Greetings, kids. Uncle Fonzo coming back, and we are going to continue our Angular review at built-in validation. So let's transition on over. There we go. Here's our guy from Free Code Camp. We're going to continue here, get this going. We got 2 hours left. Let's see, we left off at almost 15 hours. Yeah. So let's get things set up here. Gotta get the code loaded up in a moment. Let's see here, where are we at? Where do we put that? Oh yeah. You know, one thing we gotta do, we gotta get that backend going, don't we? Until API, and we got to get that started. Set that up. Okay, great. This one, yeah. Back out. Do that. I'm gonna say cd hotel inventory. Okay. Now we're gonna open this up in VS Code. Yay, that's nice. Okay, bug off. All right, here we go. You know what? This is what I want to go with. Let's see. Can we maybe move one forward in the queue here of the audio queue? Yeah, I think that might be that's a little bit more chill. All right, so we got that. Let's move you over. Let's see, get everything kind of aligned here a little bit better. Get things in place here. Move things around. Yeah. Let's see here. There we go. Move this over. Here, I'm gonna do that real quick. Let's do that. There we go. Let's get you running again. All right.
Add the validation to.
There we go, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna add that validation, buddy. Yeah, I just want to make sure I've got all the edges in place. Things lined up nicely. All right. I think that's good enough. Maybe a little overlap there so I can tell which one is on top. Okay. Let's put you all the way up. We'll do like that. There we go. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Maybe I don't want you all the way up here. Maybe it would be like this. Okay, so I think we're good to go, kiddies. I think we got everything kind of lined up decently, nicely. And yeah. We've got the API in the background running. We want to get this going. So ng serve -g. Wait, what's it? 0 minus g 0, 0 minus g 0 minus g o. Oh shoot, forgot. Minus g o minus g 0. Oh shoot. Oh, okay, let's know what that is. Okay, minus g 0. Okay, nope. ng serve. All right. Let's see. This is what happens when you walk away from a bit of code. After a while, you forget how to do the most basic stuff. Source. Let's see. Package JSON. ng serve. ng start. Okay. npm start. Let's just do that. Okay, I probably put that in there, I think, just to save me from this little bit of insanity. All right. Yeah, good, Fonzo. npm start, because right. let's get that going, please. This should pop up. Okay, great. Localhost 4200. Okay, all right. Let's stick you over here. Maybe I'll put you down here just so I can see underneath here anything that shows up red. And yeah, let's open up a new window. We'll go over here to the other screen with it. We'll say localhost 4200. And there we go. There it is. There's our other little bit of wonderness. Let's put this down here. Yeah. All right. So now we've got that adjusted. And let me show you, because it's no fun if I'm just talking about it, but you can't see it, right? So let's transition over to the second screen. Yay, you can see that hanging out, all right? Woohoo, yeah. Okay. Our second screen, make it a little bit bigger so it kind of fills up everything. Great, groovy. Swap on back over. Okay. And our guy, wonder if, where am I at? I wonder if I want to move me over a bit. I'm not sure. Let me see something real quick here. Let me make our guy fill the screen. See if I'm sitting in the right spot. You know what? I should sit probably a little bit different on the screen, I think. Let me move myself a little bit over. We just want to kind of be kind of right here. Yeah, I think that's where we want to be. Let me move that over a bit. There we go. Okay, okay. Now let's drop that back. See what it looks like with the VS Code up. Okay, that's a bit better. All right, my man, Santosh, break it down for us, my friend. Let's get in here with this built-in validator stuff here. All right. Now I may have already done this hour, but we're gonna push on through here and see what we've got. All right. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Let's roll the tape.
Validation to our form, but right now we don't have any validation. So let's see how we can add validation to reactive forms. We have already learned it for template driven forms. Remember, we can just use HTML5 validation. So in case of reactive forms, let's see how to do it. So it is actually a second parameter which is available here. You can see the typings. So it says
let's see here, booking component. Let's go on over to booking component. And where you at, my friend? Line 20. Okay, here we go. Let's see, value 2 disable true. Yeah, looks like daddy did this. Yep. All right, so we may just be reviewing this video because the audio was busted on that recording the first time that it was done. So let's push through.
The second parameter is validator or options. You can actually pass it something like this. You can say validators, and then there is a class called validators. Remember, validator was an interface which we used in previous video while talking about adding a custom validation to a template driven form. Here we are talking about validators class which comes from Angular/forms, and it has all the validations, built-in validations which we have seen in HTML5 validation. So you have min, max, required, everything. So let's see how to use them. So here we are saying, okay, validators.required, and similarly you can also add it here in similar fashion. You can say, okay, validators.required, and I'm using two validations here, which is validators.required, and then we are also using email. Else, what else we can apply? You can also play with min max. So let's check. We can have guest name as validators.required, and then we can also have min length of 5. And let's go ahead and see our form. So here you can see a star. So at some places or some properties, you will be able to see a class available here. A star available here. It's actually, you don't have to do anything with Angular material. Whenever you add validation, you will get this star when it's default behavior, and it tells you that okay, this form is not valid right now, and it's easy to figure out the validation error as well, right? We added it for guest name and email, and for room ID, right? So which is already true, and you can add more validators as you want. So the validators different type of validators which we have is min max, required true. So I'm sure you know the others, because they are same as we discussed about while working with template driven forms. Let's see required true. So for required true, it's like, let's say if you have a checkbox, right? So let's actually add a checkbox, and we will go to material and we'll see how checkbox can be used. So here see so we have a different API for match checkbox. Let's add this. Remember, why the reason I always I'm referring to the documentation is to make you a habit of referring to the documentation whenever you are working with any UI control, because there are chances that in some like in next release they can add something extra, and if you get into some issues, you will be able to easily figure out that issue by using the documentation. So now we have this checkbox available. Let's go ahead and add checkbox. So we will say match checkbox, and rather than using this, let's add a property first, and we'll say this is TNC, right? So terms and conditions, which is
terms and conditions. Yeah, I remember him saying this before. I've definitely done this before too.
New control.
Where are we at? Line 39.
And we'll pass false, and then we'll pass required true. So before you can proceed with the form, you have to submit or select this TNC
glitch.
So we will place it after this match checkbox. We will not use ng model. So we will not use ng model, but we will use form control name as we saw, and we will say this is TNC terms and conditions. Let's see. So you can see you have this checkbox available here now. So we have to check this box to proceed with submitting the form, but we have not added that check as of now. Let's go ahead and do that. So we now add some validations, but our form is still we will be able to submit our form. So let's use the same approach we used earlier. So we'll say disabled, and then you can say this is booking. Okay, somehow typing is not working for this. Dot, keep it disabled in case the form is invalid. The same controls or same properties are available here. So now you can see the book room is invalid. Let's provide all the values. Mobile number. These are not required values, so we'll just move on to TNC, and okay, guest name should be 5 character, and you can see the button becomes valid, and you can click it now. So we have some validations in place, and we have added a required true validator as well. And now you can play around with other validations. So you have min max email we already added, We have pattern in case you want to have a control where you have some regex. You can also apply the pattern property as well. So these are few built-in validators, and now let's move on to creating our own validator. So far we learned how to submit the forms, right? We also added the validation. Now how about reset, right? So we have not seen that scenario. So as of now, we know how to do reset. We already learned about it. If you remember, we did it for template-driven forms. So let's go back to the code and see how we can do it. So we will go to our add booking method, and here you can do something like this. So this dot booking form dot, you can call reset. So you can see you can pass all the values. So it's value is optional. So by default it will just make everything to null, which we don't want to. So you can provide the values for each and every control which we have available here. So let's do that here. So remember, we are providing the values, not the control value, right? So we can just have the default values for each and every control. And this is guest name. Here we will just remove this and put a curly bracket.
Soothing, soothing, soothing.
Here we can just pass an empty array. We don't want anything to be available. And in TNC, we can just say false. So let's go ahead and verify. So we are using reset method. Let's provide the values. So we can say, okay, this is Tom. We need 5 characters. So let me just enter my name. Okay, I just spelled my name wrong. Okay. And we'll just use the values which are required, right? And let's do that. Let's save it. And you can see now the values are actually, it's back to the original state. So we have like default values available here right now, right? So whatever we pass, so you can see TNC. Let's see TNC is false. Guests, as we said, it's an empty array. Address, again we pass some default values. And this is how you can reset the form. One thing which we have not seen so far is what is missing. What do you think? So we have not seen how to validate the controls. How to show the errors on control level. Remember, this is one thing which we did it with template-driven form. Here, for example, the guest name is required, but it also has a limit, right? So it has a max mil length property, which says it should be at least 5 characters. So let's go ahead and see how we can actually add those validation messages here. So now let's see how we can add control level validation. We already have some code available here, so we'll uncomment and we will talk about it. So let's see. Angular material also has something known as mat error. So if I go to material.
Wait. Let me go back a little bit. Let's see. Hang on. I want to make sure I got this. All right.
In TNC, we can just say false.
Okay, false, right? That's what we got. Okay, cool.
So let's go ahead and verify. So we are using reset method.
Right.
Let's provide the values. So we can say.
Let's provide the values, my man. Let's see. Action. Like, where did action come from? That just appeared. The form, employee. Wait, add room. Oh, wait. We gotta log in. Wait. You can't, hang on. Let me show you what I'm doing. Switch all over. Now I gotta remember, how did this go? Admin. Oh shoot, what was the login for this? admin at admin.com. I don't even remember. Admin. Is this it? I don't remember what this was. Wait. This would have been hard coded in here someplace. Admin. Okay, admin at gmail.com. There we go. Admin at gmail.com. There we go. Log in admin. Okay, now we're logged in. Great. Groovy. Bookings, rooms. Was it ad room? Wait, where is number of rooms, add passport, booking works. Booking. Wait, bookings? Booking works. There we go. Under booking works. Okay, cool. Guest name required true. Oh, interesting. Required true. Groovy. Interesting. Okay. Because we're getting the thing that shows what our value is. No. Okay. Email. Me at s.com. Mobile number one. Nope, not that. 111-222-3333. All right, booking amount. Hey, a whole lot. Yeah, okay. Date. Okay, so anyway, back to the other part here. Let's switch back over here. Let's see what that is. Alrighty.
Say okay, this is Tom. We need 5 characters. So let me just enter my name. Okay, I just spelled my name wrong. Okay. And we'll just use the values which are required, right?
Oh, right. TNC at the end. Okay, so blah 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 blah. That's required. Who else is required? Terms and conditions, because I actually named the terms and conditions.
And let's do that. Let's save it. And you can see now the values are actually, it's back to the original state. So we have like default values available here right now, right? So whatever we pass, so you can see TNC. Let's see TNC is false. Guests, as we said, it's an empty array. Address, again we pass some default values. And this is how you can reset the form. One thing which we have not seen so far is what is missing. What do you think? So we have not seen how to validate the controls. How to show the errors on control level. Remember, this is one thing which we did it with template-driven form. Here, for example, the guest name is required, but it also has a limit, right? So it has a max min length property, which says it should be at least 5 characters. So let's go ahead and see how we can actually add those validation messages here. So now let's see how we can add control level validation. We already have some code available here.
Okay. Let's see. Wait. Controller validation. Double check this. Yeah. Okay, we like that. All right. So let's see. Where is he at? Hey, we'll close that. And we're gonna go to component. We're going to 59. Wait, 59? Oh, HTML, my bad. Okay, 59. All the way up here. Okay. Oh, we may have done this. Or is this? Please validate email address. 44. Okay, something happened here. Did I do this one before? We're gonna find out.
So we'll uncomment and we will talk about it. So let's see. Angular material also has something known as mat error. So if I go to material.angular.io and components, and let's see it.
Yeah, material.io. Have you opened already? Material components. Looks like I might. Okay. Form field. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. We're gonna move you right next to that. Easier to find. All right. Now, where are you at, my friend? Components, categories.
It's part of form field, and you can see.
Form field. Looks like I was here.
Yes, and there should be an example. This one.
Form field with error messages. Form field. Form field with error messages. All right.
Form field with error messages, and it has something called mat error, so which we are going to use to show the error. So you can see it says not a valid email. So here let's do it. Let's copy this and move it to guest name. Right? So we have checked that it should be minimum 5 characters.
Guest name. Guest name. Looks like we did this before. Okay.
And how the way you can do it is, let's copy this. So it has API. So this booking form has an API where you can check has error method. So here, let me just remove this because we just needed one validation. We don't need both. And has error, which is min length. Let's format. And we can let our users know that, okay, in case it has a min length error, we can say please guest name should be 5 characters, should be minimum 5 characters. Right, so let's go ahead and test this, and then we'll add few more validation. And guest name. So let's see. Okay, somehow it's not available. Is that not saved? Let's see. Probably it has to do with booking form dot errors. Okay. My bad. So you can see here we are actually looking at the booking form, which is not true because this min length is available with this particular control. And let's see how we can do that. So we can do something like this. So booking form dot get, and you have to say the control name, so which is guest name, and then we can use has error. So we will use as it can be null. Let's see. All right, so we can actually do something like, let's print this dot errors. Let's put question mark, so in case it's not null, and that's it. Let's see. So it says object right now, and the reason being it's actually an object. So let's see. We'll just do JSON because it's right now required true, and you can see now it has min length error. So MIL small, and we should now have this error message. You can see guest name should be minimum 5 characters. So we are able to display the error based on your current control. Remember this. So remove this one, comment this one. So you can what you can do, you can just use a booking form to get the control, and then use has error method and check if it has this specific error, and that's it. That's what you need to do. So now if I try to move, and if I enter less than 5 characters, I know the exact error that okay, guest name should be minimum 5 characters, so I have to enter one more character. Now you might be wondering, okay, this is okay, I mean this is my top level control. What in case I want to validate this address line 1, address line 2? How to mention the errors based on the control? So let's go ahead and do that as well, and we will do it for errors. So here let's first add the validation. So we will.
That's TS files. It should be split into 2 files. Guess name. Oh wait, where are you at? 19. Up here. There we go. All right, guess name. Okay. All right.
We will add.
Oh, finally something new. Address name line. Address this line 1. Yeah, address 1, address 2. Oh, okay. Okay. Finally something new. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Let's put something in here. What are we doing?
Validators required, and let's add it to a few more.
Validators. Interesting. Validators required. Validators required.
Few more controls. So we have city, and let's add it to state.
City and state, huh? All right. Yeah. Can I copy that from here? Copy it, and so it's our searcher. Can I paste? And state. There we go. Okay. Validators required. Nice.
So few more controls which are required now. And you can see, okay, the validation is already applied, so that's not an issue. Now let's go back and see how we can show that error. So we will be using mat error, and let's go to the address. So address line 1 here. We will add mat error here, and we will say, now you have to actually combine this. So you have to say address get address dot address line 1 and has error, let's say required, and we can say address line.
Wait, that was in my head there for a moment. Let's go back a bit. Hang on. Come back. Okay, we got that. We tested that.
Now. And you can see, okay, the validation is already applied. So
the validation is already applied. So let's see. Wait, where are you at? Booking date. There we go. Booking date. Wait, where is it? Hang on. Go back.
So 3.
Okay. Booking date. Underneath booking date, we should see address. Wait a minute. Booking amount. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. Am I on the wrong page? All right, a little confusing. Where are we at? Am I on the wrong page? I'm a little confused here. Booking amount, booking date, check-in date, check-out date. Okay, you're all the way down here. Oh, yeah, okay. Check-in date, check-out date. Check-in, check-out. Booking amount. Okay, up here. There we go. Check-in, check-out. Booking date.
You should go now. Run.
Okay, I see.
I won't leave you here.
Okay, booking date, check out. Booking date.
We run together. They will shoot us from behind.
Guest.
We both die. So.
Yes, guest.
They will kill you.
Oh, add
No,
guest.
don't worry about me.
There's add
I'll
guest.
help them. I want you to promise
But
me
what's
you
above
should
add
fight
guest? Personal
this
data.
message
Oh,
for our country.
personal data. Why does mine say personal data and his booking date and say address? I made a decision there. I don't remember. I think that's usually address. Hang on, let's go over here. Personal data, where you at, buddy? Where Where are you at? Let's see. Delete. Looking for me 5 minute things long. Where do we see personal data? Personal to add guest, to remove guest. Okay, that's at the bottom. Add guest, remove guest. Uh-oh. Where are we at? Where are we at? Okay, let's do this because that's taking too long to find. So let's see. Personal data. Yes. Where is this? Okay, in here. There we go. Type your name and age. Type your name and age. Personal. Type your name and age. Type your name and age. Why do I have that there? Wait, is this something that he does later on? Wait, type your name and age. No, because that's the address. That should be in the thing. Type your name and age. Okay, this must have gotten brought in here on accident from earlier on. Maybe. I'm not sure. Okay. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Address. This should be address. Right now, we're gonna make it like this. Address. There we go. Title is address. Okay, great. Type your name and age. No, we're not. Yeah, we're not doing that. Get out the way. Okay, address. There we go. Now it looks like his. Okay. Don't know what that was about, but we're gonna keep going. You're right here. Maybe this got changed later on in the video, in the original recording. We're gonna find out.
A few more controls which are required now. And you can see, okay, the validation is already applied, so
nice. Okay.
it's not an issue. Now let's go back and see how we can show that error. So we'll be using mat error.
Okay, so we're taking mat error from book component. We're gonna bring it down here again. Mat error. Okay, mat error is a 69 all the way up here. 69, around 69, right? Is it? Mat error. Yeah, there we go. Mat error name. Yeah. We're gonna grab mat error. We're gonna copy mat error. Copy.
And let's go to the address. So address line 1.
Okay, address. Now we gotta go find the address. Check-in date, check-out date, booking date, address. There we go. Address line 1. Okay. All right, address line 1. Right after the thingy.
Here, we will add mat error here,
and then we go ahead and plug that right in there. There we go. All right. Okay, now we gotta change this.
And we will say, now you have to actually combine this. So you have to say address, get address dot address line 1.
Interesting. Okay. Get address. Oh, interesting. I can grab that spot. Address 1. Really? Address dot address 1. Okay. Address 1. Yeah, what are we gonna do in the middle of it? What's this gonna be?
And has error. Let's say required.
Okay, required.
And we can say address
line 1.
Is it correct? Let's see.
Okay. Where? Address is required. Hang on, let's go back a little moment here. Address, line 1.
Fine. Is it required?
Alright, cool, fine. We'll put strong in there, why not? Too bad I can't do, oh yeah, I can, okay. Alright.
Let's see. So you can see it says, so you can see it says address line 1 is required, right? So I just added this this validation. So remember, for top level it's booking or whatever form name you have dot get and the control name. For nested form you have booking form dot get your form group name dot your control name and then whatever error you are looking at. Now how about the inner array, right? So for array now we do have your form group name, but we also have form array name. So let's see. We will add for guest name. Let's go ahead and add this.
Where are you? Okay.
Guest name and we'll
okay. Add passport, guest name. So we put the control in here like we did before.
We'll say this is our validators.
Validators, true. Validators. Validators, okay. Validators required. Guest name. All right.
So we have this guest name as required, and let's see if it is required. And yes, that is required. Now let's go ahead and add the validation. So here we can.
Guest name is guest name. R2, yep. Now guest name. Validation, yep. Same thing there, yep. We got that down here. It's down here, yep, alright.
Let's copy this mat error thing again. Mat error.
We're gonna copy good old mat error again. Mirror mat error. And we're gonna go down to
inside form, and this is
group name. Down to group name. Group name. Where are you at, group name? You go all the way down here. Form group name 1 error. Alright. Mat form field input. Guest name. Guest. Okay, wait. I just saw this here. That. Okay, here we go. That's. Oh, it's collapsed. That's why. All right. Okay. Guest name. I guess in here. Is this the deal? Is this right here? Is this where we're going?
This mat form field where we want to add this error.
Yep. So, that's exactly where we're going. Okay.
Here now it will be a little bit different. So now, because this is an array, so the thing is you have to pass it like this. So first is your form array name, comma, and repeat. So path.
Alright, we're thinking about it.
For array, it's first is your guests. So this will be string. Then form group name, which is
okay. That. Yes. Okay.
Is I. And the third one will be your control. So which is
second one. It's I.
guest name, which is again string. Let's format this. So we have guests I and guest name, and then has required. Let's see. Go to guests, and you can see right now, of course, we just copied the same. So we can say guest name is required. Let's try to enter, delete it, and move on, and you can see the guest name is required. So this is how you can actually display the control level validation based on what field you are trying to validate. So we started with the top level controls, then we went to the nested form, and then finally we went to the array. So this is from the validation part, built-in validation part. So we learned about how you can reset your form and how you can go ahead and add the control level validation. We are going to talk about two important APIs which is available with Angular.
Wait. Let's go back here. Hang on. Go back. Let me double check something here. All right. Guest name, because I was in my head for a moment. Guest name. Interesting. Oh, wait. Did I miss it? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay, has error required. Guest name. Yeah. Guest name is required. Okay, yeah. Alright, so now we go take a look at that. On the screen itself, here, I'll say, guest. Wow.
How you can go ahead and add the control level validation. We are going to talk about two important APIs which is available with Angular reactive forms, which is known as patch value and set value. So first, let's understand where it is useful. So right now we have this form. Let's say what in case we have this form values coming from some API. How to bind that value here? So let's try to do that first. So let's say we have get booking data. This is a method. So we can achieve it by using two APIs. The first is patch and second is set. First is set and the second is patch. So we'll talk about both. So let's see how set behaves, set value, and then we'll see what patch values can do for us. So here we can use this booking form dot set value. So this is the API, and it takes. So if you see this, the API. So it says values and it says key and value, right? So remember this key. So key is the form control name which we have, and then this is values, and then you can pass some other values which we'll see which we don't want to see right now, but yeah. So here you can pass the default values. Let's say it's coming from backend, right? So second date.
Let's double check that. Okay, so we just got that set value to an
The
empty
default
object.
values. Let's say it's coming from backend, right? So
Oh, I didn't even see that move. He's just grabbed all of that and stuck that in. Okay, wait, so we're just grabbing the whole object? So we're just grabbing that whole object. All right. I'm going to admit this feels like just a copy paste thing here, but like, wait, set value. So we're setting, okay, so we're setting the booking form to the default blank value. Okay. I'm seeing repeating code, so I'm kind of like, why are we repeating the code like that? But all right, let's see where this goes. Oh, is this what we're doing? We're playing around with stuff? Okay. Sample.com here, right?
second date.
Oh my god. New date.
Right now it will fail, but let's see.
New date. It's a new date. Nah. Where are we? New date. Oh, okay. Autocomplete did some stuff. New date. No, new date. New date. That's why. All right. Okay. All right. Check out. All right. New date. So everything.
Let's call this after our form is created. So this is where we will call this get booking data.
Wait, why are we calling this up here? This. Okay. This dot get booking data. Let's see what that does. Anything inside here? Are we feeding anything?
Inside ng on it, remember.
Okay, now. All right. Wait, are we in ng init here? Who's on top? Can I see who's on top if I select you? No. Okay. Oh, yeah, only that. Okay, yeah. Okay.
So I'm just calling it after our okay, sorry, wrong place. So we need to call it after our form is created inside ng.
Wait, oh god. Come on, man. Okay, wait, where did I just put this? I just put this here, but this is not where we need to put this. So, but ng on init, where are you putting
ng
this?
on init. So here our form is created and then we are calling get booking data. Now let's
wait, go back, buddy.
Sorry, wrong place. So we need to call it after our form is created inside.
Okay. Add booking, no. So you're after here. After the form is created, you want to call this in here.
Inside ng on init. So here our form is created and then we are calling get booking data. Now let's go ahead and see. So we have all these default values, right, available here because we provided all the, remember, we provide all the values, but here you see, yeah, that's fine. We don't have, yeah, we have an error here. So must apply a value for form control at index 0. This is what I wanted to show you. But let me just do one thing. Let me just remove any of the property.
Wait, where are we moving that? What are we doing here? Go back.
Our form is created inside ng on init. So here our form is created and then we are calling get booking data. Now let's go.
Form is created. Data, I'll stick that here.
Let's go ahead and see. So we have all these default values, right, available here because we provided all the, remember, we provide all the values, but here you see, yeah, that's fine. We don't have, yeah, we have an error here. So must apply a value for form control at index 0. This is what I wanted to show you. But let me just do one thing. Let me just remove any of the property.
Checkout date. Sorry. So we're whacking checkout date. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, we're doing experimentation. Let's see what happens here.
You should go now. Run. No. I won't leave you.
See this error? Must apply a value for control with
Listen.
name checkout date.
Together, they will
Yeah, why are we just
successfully
randomly taking stuff
And-
out?
die. So, how's the value here?
Why so?
They will kill you.
The thing is, whenever we use set
I will hold them.
value property or set a value API, it expects us to pass all the values for all the control which it has. Keep this in mind. Set value, we need to pass the value for each and every control. Patch value, it makes it little bit loose. So in patch value, you are allowed to skip some of the controls. So now you can see we don't have the error anymore, and everything works. Right, so if I just provide guest name, it will work, and we already have this value which is provided or set using the patch value method. So this is the difference. Otherwise, set provide guest name, it will work, patch value method. So this is the difference. Otherwise,
Alright, just do a little.
there is no difference between set value and patch value. Set value makes a little bit strict that you have to go ahead and pass every value for each and every control. Patch value makes it a little bit flexible, so I don't have to pass everything.
So if we're doing patch value here, did I need to delete the other guy earlier? Can I put him back and will it still work? Like, what's the deal there?
So form API also allows us to listen to the form value changes in real time. So how it is possible? So you can use a value changes property, which is a stream. Remember, we have already discussed about stream. So
Oh wait, hang on. I need to wait, can I remember the keyboard combination that opens up the terminal? Yes, I can. All right, let's do this real quick. Get that. Wait. Get status. Let's see all the stuff that we changed. Break, get. Get at all. Okay, get status. Yay. Okay, get. Let's see. Value changes begins. Okay, great. All right, let's make those little bits additions. Fantastic! Yay. Okay. Let's keep pushing.
which is a stream and which looks for any changes which is happening in real time on your form. So let's go ahead and see how we can actually utilize this API. So here, after my form is done, we can actually use booking form dot value changes, as this is a stream, we are subscribing to it, and it will give us the data in real time. Let's see dot values. So let's go ahead and see how we can actually utilize
okay, cool.
This API. So here, after
init, I don't have to init. Okay.
after my form is done, we can actually use
I am in Harrison.
booking form dot value changes, as this is a stream, we are subscribing to it, and it
Okay. What is this doing? What is this doing? So this dot booking form. Oops, booking form dot value changes dot subscribe. Subscribe data. Subscribe data. Brother. Subscribe data.
and it will give us the data in real time. Let's see. So console.log data.
Okay.
And let's remove this and enter the value. So you can see as soon as I enter a value, it is
Alright, I'll stick that on there. Console.log data. You know how we do it. Okay.
it is actually giving me the data, mobile number, and now we have this mobile number available. So it will be called for each key press, remember. So if I enter 5, now let's enter 0 0 0, right? So for each and every value which is getting changed, you can capture that each
Wait, go back
and
make sure
data,
I didn't miss that.
and it will give us the data in real time. Let's see. So console.log data. And let's remove this and enter the value. So you can see as soon as I enter a value, it is actually giving me the data, mobile number, and now we have this mobile number available. So it will be called for each key press, remember. So if I enter 5, now let's enter 0 0 0, right? So for each and every value which is getting changed, you can capture that value in real time using value changes. But isn't it an overhead? I mean, why should I need to know the value changes which is happening in real time? But remember, it means in case I have an validation or custom validation, it will be triggered for each key press. Sometimes it becomes a little bit, it can give you performance issues sometimes. In case we have a small form, doesn't matter, but in case you have a lot of controls and every control has some validation which is getting triggered, it may make your forms a little bit slower. Let me tell you, Angular is really fast, so probably you will never get to see this issue, but just in case. So how we can avoid it? So let me introduce you to another property which exists on your form controls, which lets you control the behavior, how your form values will be changed. So right now, values get changed on each key press. That's a default behavior. To change the current behavior, you can do something like this. So here we have this validators.required validators.email, right? So here we can change this to validators. So we will say, okay.
Components. Okay, so wait. 19. This guy? Okay, Alright, so in here we got this guy going from. Wait, what did you do there?
Okay, this
Hang
is
on.
Right.
So we changed that.
So here we can change this to
Okay, so we did a whole different bunch of stuff here.
Validators.
So we're wrapping that. You know, this is now inside this. There you go. Get rid of that. Let's say validators. This is so what? Validator. Okay, validators. Validators not required. Validators not required. Email. Make sure that each little 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was okay.
So we will say, okay, this is value, and there is a property called updated on. Form control. Let me say see.
Is there?
See where we have used form control, so we can. Add control. Yeah. So we have validators and update on. Sorry, not updated on. So update on. Move this. And we'll say update on blur, and we need to change this to an object. So I prefer using new form control rather than this, but yeah, it's okay. We will
okay, we're inside of which one are we in? Okay. We are changing this from that to this now. What? Wait, what's happening? Oh my god, bro. Okay, buddy. Update on blur. Update on blur. All that.
do update.
Fix the end.
On. This is okay. This is okay, and this is done. And we have this set.
Yeah, everything's broken.
It's an extra. Let's see. Then we can pass. We can remove this, and let me just format. So here.
Okay, so what did we just freaking do? We got rid of, okay, on blur, okay, that comes out of this. So we take that out because these are just, okay, so that's that. That becomes that. Okay, this, no, create a comment, end of the comment, no, wait, wasn't that supposed to be? Wait. Format, right? Alright, oh god. Okay. Format document. Thank you. Alright. Okay.
Here, with this, we are passing an object which has two values, update on, and then we have validators. So now for email, and let's add it for some other control as well. Let's add it for mobile number. So I can just do something like this.
Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters anymore. Okay, mobile number.
Right, so
mobile number. What are we doing Anyone here with this? Now we want the same thing with mobile number? Okay. Yeah, over here. This. Update on. Blur. Yes. Update on, comma, update on blur. Okay, is that, what's this? What's happening here? What's that update on this? Oh, I did not even see that sitting out there. Okay, wait. Update. That's an object. Jesus Christ.
I'm saying this will be updated on blur. So blur is an event which will be called once you move out of the control. So let's see. Let's remove this. Let's enter mobile number. So you can see no values is being captured in real time. So as soon as I press the keys, it's not happening. Press the tab or move out of this control, you will see the values being changed. For others, it will be same. I mean, we have not changed the behavior for entire form. Can we do that? Yes, we can. You can also pass this value here as the last option after your form is created, and you can pass the same properties. So you can say update update on blur, and then
wait, what did you just? Okay. Copy it. We go down to TNC form control. Is this the one? 61? Yes. We put in a little comma and we stuff it right there. Why are we stuffing that there? We're updating the whole form on blur.
And in case you have some validations which we will use, you can do that. So let's test it now. Let's enter booking amount. And you can see it is not getting called. As soon as I move out of this particular control, it is getting called. So this is for template driven form. This is how you can be change the behavior based on how your user interact. So there are 3 values which it has. So you have blur, change, and submit. Change is by default. Submit is really useful in case you don't have any errors or any validations, or you want to show the validations once your form is submitted. So you can move to submit. So in that case, let's try to understand how it impacts, right? So for change, let's say you have 10 controls where average users enter 5 keys. So 10 into 5, 50 times your change event will be called. In case we move on to blur, it is number of controls, right? So if you have 5 controls and 10 controls, and let it be any your users enters any number of times or any number of values, only 10 times your changes will be called on the control value changes. Submit only once. You might be wondering, I mean, is it possible to control the same for template driven forms? Yes, it is. I just wanted to wait till this time to let you know that, okay, this is possible for template driven forms as well. And to do that, we will go to rooms and here. So we can use.
Yeah, where are we at? We're at. Okay. Hang on. So now we're going to the wait. Who are we bringing up? Lord. Rooms at. Okay, I'm gonna close these other cats because we haven't looked at them at all. We need to go to. Oh, you know what? I don't remember if. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yay. Rooms at. Dot. Component HTML. Component HTML. All right, great. Ruby, line 11. Where are we at? Line 10. Okay, so mine's line 13 apparently. My line 11. My line 13 is line 11. Don't know why. Rooms AdWorks. I guess we just deleted that for some reason. All right, let's match that. We'll get rid of that, so now the lines line up. Okay, great. Now where are you at? Line 20. On line 20, we're putting something in here. Line 20, we're doing weird stuff. What are we doing, man?
ng model options here, where you can pass the properties. So you can say update on and you can say, okay, this will be plus.
Blur, fantastic.
So this is how you can control it for your template driven forms. So remember ng model options, and you can see here, so it has three properties. It has name, standalone, and update on. So update on is referring to these three values, which is change, blur, and submit. So you can set it for or set it to anything you like. Yeah, so this is how you can control. So this is how you can listen to the control value changes, and this is how you can also control how you want to listen to those changes. So this is it from value changes. Now we can talk about a few RxJS operators which we can combine.
You know, it's interesting because I mean he went through that, but it's like just going through that like that so swiftly, the connection between those two files and putting update on the screen, to him, he understands it because he's been doing it for 5 years. But to the beginning Angular person, or hell, even to an old engineer like myself who's just reviewing Angular, none of that means anything. Having just seen you talk about it in that little, like, I need a small little thing that actually shows me in less than 5 minutes, here's the thing, here's how these two things are connected, and then visually on the page what happens, right? And all that in like less than 5 minutes for that small little detail in order for it to stick. Just saying it verbally, I'm gonna forget that by the time I eat lunch tomorrow. Okay, all right. And nothing on this. He's been doing a great job of you know, let me you know, give him some praise, because this is a long 17-hour thing, but it's like it just highlights the need to detail these things in small little chunks. Something for me to personally think about as I try to build out content
with value changes, and we'll discuss about few map operators which exist
in
RxJS, and we'll try to understand each one of them, because that's really useful in case you are working with RxJS in some big project. So
okay, yeah, this is a nice little thing I want to get into, but we're going to stop here.
Submit only once. You might be wondering, I mean, is it possible to control the same for template driven forms? Yes, it is. I just wanted to wait till this time to let you know that, okay, this is possible.
Speed that up a little bit.
Can you update this
to the beginning of that?
So for control, how you want from values operator
here we go. Go back one. Go back.
With value changes, and
there
we'll
we
discuss
go.
about
Stop. Okay. Let's go back.
value changes, and
Stop. Okay, we're gonna stop right there at that spot. And we'll pick this up later on with RxJS map operators. Okay, yep. That is going to be it for Uncle Fonzo for today. I hope you enjoyed this little watching me code stream. Yeah, as I kind of go through this, I've been doing this for more than 2 years, and I'm trying to review Angular. Last time I played around with Angular was back in, well, been a few years. I'll just say that. So, until next time, kitty cats, Uncle Fonzo is signing off. Thank you for stopping by, and we will try to get the rest of these last couple of hours done soon. Put this in a playlist because I got other things I want to do and build on this page, on this channel. So, yep. Later. See you in the next video.